Hey, what's up, guys? Crypto Keith. Did you know that Bitcoin Cash basically doubled overnight? Did you know that Coinbase and GDAX now accept it and allow you to buy and sell? Did you know that they have some questions and some suspicion as to people and company employees insider trading at Coinbase? And because of this, they have halted all trading on Coinbase and GDAX. So Bitcoin Cash trading only lasted about 5 minutes. We'll talk about this and all things Bitcoin Cash in just a second. What's up, guys? So Bitcoin's dropping a little bit. Nothing too crazy yet, but if you want to protect yourself from further losses, now might be the time to do it. Put in those stop orders, because I have a feeling we might go down a little bit further, and that's how I'm playing it. I'm not expecting it to go down, but preparing just in case it goes down more. Ethereum is doing great. We should see it pass $1,000 within the next month or so. Bitcoin Cash doing amazing at $4,000. So it hit about 9,500 or almost to that point on Coinbase and GDAX recently. So the reason for this was it just got accepted on Coinbase. And it only lasted about 5 hours before they pulled it and paused trading due to a lot of tweets angry at Coinbase, saying that they knew they were doing some insider trading. Mostly people that are supportive of Bitcoin and not Bitcoin Cash, so Bitcoin Core, are the people that are angry because they say it might be manipulation or purposefully making the price this high, which has been going on the whole life of Bitcoin Cash has been manipulated, and they're just working very hard, I guess, at trying to become the new next best cryptocurrency. Now, I don't agree with calling it Bitcoin. You can't just, because Bitcoin isn't like it used to be, you can't just say, okay, you're not Bitcoin anymore, and this newly created one is. That's not that's the only thing I don't like about how it's being handled. Other than that, it's fair game, decentralized, so it's really an open blank slate for anybody to create and do whatever they want, really. So this price is just, it's success. But we'll go into that a little bit. We have some articles talking about it. Then Litecoin, Charlie Lee happened to just sell all of his Litecoin, sell it, donate it, whatever he happened to do, saying that, he doesn't want to have conflict of interest, because people on Twitter have been, saying that he might only be talking about Litecoin or trying to promote Litecoin because he has a financial stake in it. So he's withdrawn that financial stake and is just working, as the creator of Litecoin to help it succeed purely for success reasons, not for financial reasons. And then we have Dash that's going to, be doing very well here, and we can see that Dash and Bitcoin Cash, kind of take on the same market. So they're very similar. I think almost, Dash might even be a better coin or have, more exclusive technology than Bitcoin Cash. So don't be surprised if, it goes up to the same area or close to Bitcoin Cash. Monero here. Supposedly Monero is going to be, they're working on Monero being accepted for Ledger Nano. So that was one of the coins that I was so surprised wasn't accepted on there. And while we're talking about Ledger Nano, I went into my wallet the other day to send, and they were asking me if I wanted to use the SegWit chain or the Core chain. So I don't know what happened there, if some sort of SegWit was implemented, but it is cheaper. There is a new chain that we can work off of. You just need to send your Bitcoin on that chain if you want to pay lower fees and faster transaction confirmations. Neo's doing well here, and Lisk doing well here, and Verge is doing pretty good here as well. Almost double there. So yeah, those are the main coins that are, you know, have difference in their prices, have gained. So, you know, also the market cap, CoinMarketCap sent out this tweet. The market capitalization has crossed 600 billion. So total market cap of all cryptocurrencies has passed 600 billion, which is a good sign. We're on our way to $1 trillion. The Bitcoin dominance is dropping. People are putting money in all these altcoins, and I was preparing and predicting that to happen. I didn't think it would happen so soon. I thought it would be happening in the, you know, by early 2018, we'd see this drop below 50%, and now we see it well below 50%. So I've been slowly, you know, getting money out of Bitcoin. When Bitcoin Cash, let's look at Bitcoin Cash charts real quick here. When it was lower here, I was moving some Bitcoin into Bitcoin Cash. One of the things that I suggested people do was move some of that into Bitcoin Cash while it was very low. We had one of the lowest points there for Bitcoin Cash to Bitcoin in a long time. So if we just go take away some of these, take away US dollars, take away market cap, so here's Bitcoin. So right here I bought right at that 0.083 Bitcoin per Bitcoin Cash, and now look at the difference. It's 0.24, right? So you could have made Bitcoin. You could have doubled your Bitcoin there easily in the past 2 weeks. So those are the opportunities that I look for, and a lot of other people look for. They're really mainly just trading in and out of altcoins to get more Bitcoin, right? And I don't think it's, you know, just because Bitcoin's going down, don't panic and sell all of your Bitcoin. Hold long term. Just, you know, if you do day trading, then have some cash flow out of Bitcoin so that you can potentially buy back in if it goes lower. Also, it'd be a good time now to turn your Bitcoin Cash into Bitcoin. Although I'm not going to, maybe a tiny bit, but I think it could go higher. Bitcoin Cash could be worth more, and you get more Bitcoin if you wait. So also, cryptocurrency market cap has night mode, and when we're doing night reviews, I might throw that on, night mode. If we can find it, I'm not sure where to find that down here. So you go on, and we have night mode now on CoinMarketCap. Pretty cool, eh? And I'm using Brave browser so I don't have all these annoying ads. So Bitcoin Cash had this huge spike. It just got accepted on Coinbase, and people think that there's insider trading going on because of this huge spike in price up to $9,000 on Coinbase, but all the other exchanges still around $4,000. So in the meantime, Bitcoin Cash has been resumed. So they've been working very hard and fast. Coinbase has a lot more, you know, they've hired a lot more people, and they're very fast at, you know, taking care of things like this now, which is a good thing. But if we look at Bitcoin Cash's social media, let's see the kinds of things that they're saying. If we can, it'll take us there. Oh well, we'll go to Twitter here and check it out. So we can go like this, Bitcoin Cash. And you'll just see that there's this huge push for Bitcoin Cash to take over Bitcoin, and I don't think we can stop it. So you might as well profit off of that. You know, no sense of fighting it. Bitcoin isn't going to always be the #1 cryptocurrency, so might as well, you know, not deny what's coming. I'm not saying I like, you know, I don't like the idea of someone trying to take over Bitcoin, and this is, you know, they're very aggressive at trying to do this, and you'll see with their social media what I mean. And but they're succeeding in a way. Lots of people are following them, do believe in what they're talking about, support them, and are coming around to the idea that Bitcoin Cash is more like the original Bitcoin white paper. I have yet to see that fully, but people believe it, so they've got to be seeing something. Maybe we'll come back to that. Twitter's being slow today. So Crypto Insider, you know, Markets Insider, trying to promote insider trading. You know, it's funny because a lot of people get away with insider trading, and then big companies like Coinbase, obviously there's legal issues, so they all of a sudden have a problem with it. But Bitcoin Cash has been insider trading for a long time, and maybe this is why, you know, Charlie Lee just got rid of all his Litecoin. He doesn't want to be accused of insider trading, right? It's the fact that these Coinbase employees are holding Bitcoin Cash and trading Bitcoin Cash. It's in the terms of being an employee there that you're not allowed to trade off based on knowledge that you get from work. And before Bitcoin Cash was released, or anyone publicly was told that it was going to be traded on Coinbase, well, we heard Bitcoin Cash, Monero, and Ripple, as well as maybe Dash or one other one, were going to be accepted to Coinbase. This was probably a distraction, you know, to make people not know which one was going to be chosen. Then they chose Bitcoin Cash, and before it was even told to the public that they were going to trade it and launched it, the price skyrocketed, making people believe that it was Coinbase employees that were trading on this knowledge that they were about to release Bitcoin Cash. So they're saying here Bitcoin took a hit Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, falling as low as 15,000. And I had some stop orders in, so I collected some Bitcoin at those low prices. After Coinbase announced it would support Bitcoin Cash, sending the spin-off flying to new records. Here's the scoreboard of Wednesday morning. So this morning, Bitcoin Cash is now around 4,000. And not much difference in the other ones. Bitcoin is down a little bit from there. Litecoin creator Charlie Lee faced similar allegations. He announced in a Reddit post on Wednesday that he had sold and donated all of his Litecoin holdings over recent days, motivated by criticism from people that he was trying to influence the price of Litecoin with his tweets. So this is what people are talking about right now. Bitcoin Cash skyrocketing to 4,000, 80% gains. This was Cryptospace or Cryptospace. They might have spelled that wrong. So Bitcoin Cash deals frozen as insider trading is probed. It's the CEO of Coinbase there. Coinbase also runs GDAX, so the same thing happened on GDAX. By the way, if you don't know GDAX, there's no fees for trading. I'm not sure. Coinbase, I don't think I can get an account because I'm not in the States, but I'm not sure if that's the same with GDAX. It might be, though. So, yeah, we talked about this. It appears the price of Bitcoin Cash on other exchanges increased in the hours before our announcement, he wrote on a blogging platform. So they're looking into this, they're investigating it, and going to fire and take legal action against the employees if they find out who it was. They also could have been telling their friends and family, you know, to trade on this knowledge. Because we know that, you know, we know that any coin that goes on Coinbase, the biggest exchange, the most user-friendly and newbie exchange there is going to at least double or triple in like a month after it being on there, because it makes it easy to put money into it, to put cash, to put US dollars into that cryptocurrency now, and more money is going to be flowing into it, driving the price up. So Pioneer sells, they're talking about Charlie Lee, and then Coinbase stumbles. And we'll show you a little bit about what they're saying here about Bitcoin futures. One second, I'm not sure if you can hear that, so let me just check the audio settings.
And dropped.
Anyways, they're saying that since the futures launch, it was more smoother this time around with the CME, and that the margins, the price margins are smaller, and there seeming to be, you know, a lot of investors and institutional investors that are learning about Bitcoin now and gaining knowledge to do this better, which is a good thing. There's, you know, it's teaching people about Bitcoin. It's working. It's doing its job. Lots of positives coming from those futures rather than negatives so far, anyways. And here is the price on GDAX, Coinbase, 9,500 for Bitcoin Cash. If you were, you know, thinking I'm lying, no. So it was probably just a flash, you know, spike. But people did buy and sell at that price. So it is resumed now, I'm pretty sure, and we'll look into that a little bit, and we'll see if the price levels out, which most likely it will, because if this was the real price, we'd see on CoinMarketCap and other exchanges them start to sell it a little bit higher, knowing that they can get more money for their Bitcoin Cash, or at least buying a lot on those other exchanges for cheaper. Okay, just 1 second, guys. We're having this Brave browser gives us difficulties every once in a while. We just have to refresh it. So we'll be right back. I'm just going to pause. We're back. Brave browser. Okay. Now we are good. Almost done. A couple real quick things to cover. Again, Quartz saying Coinbase is investigating claims of Bitcoin Cash insider trading. That 5-minute period where they, allowed it on Coinbase. But this is what happens. This is what a good exchange would do. They'd be watching it as soon as any suspicious activity happens. Pause trading, because it helps from further losses. If someone is trying to scam them or whatever's going on, they can deal with it. But they were very quick to relaunch it. It was a couple hours in between, and now I'm pretty sure it's back up and running. And we'll check in on their Twitter. Have that open. We'll just check in real quick to see. See if we can see Bitcoin Cash's Twitter real quick. Just see the type of recent posts. I think this is it. No, it's not. No, we're looking for actually, what we need is Roger Ver. Because this is, this is who is promoting all the propaganda behind it. One good thing, though, is that I think it was BitPay just started. They're launching Bitcoin Cash payments before anything, because Bitcoin Cash payments are a lot cheaper of fees, right? He's always talking the philosophy of Bitcoin Core versus Bitcoin Cash. There's something I saw right here. I want to show you this. The reason there's so much hostility from Bitcoin Core towards Bitcoin Cash is because Core knows they have stolen the name, but are advocating a completely different system than what was originally described by Satoshi. I don't know if this guy, believes what he's saying, which is probably, likely some justification. But Bitcoin stole the name? Are you kidding me? Like, he cannot believe that. But, so he's showing the original Bitcoin chain, the Bitcoin Cash chain, SegWit 2x, or SegWit chain, splitting off. So Bitcoin chain turning into SegWit chain and Bitcoin Cash chain. Do you see a Bitcoin Core chain anywhere? No. This is pure, I don't know whether it's subliminal messaging he's trying to do or just brainwashing, but he's been trying to manipulate the way people see this, right? So Bitcoin chain turning into Bitcoin Cash, see the yellow to the yellow, and then the SegWit chain, not real Bitcoin he's showing, right? And then, but there's no Bitcoin Core. Bitcoin Core continues. There's still Bitcoin Core. He's calling that SegWit chain, I guess, right? In a way, yes, but you can use the original Bitcoin chain as opposed to SegWit. And most people will be using it, so it's not dying off. But I don't know. You just look at this and you can have your own opinions about it. I'm not going to try to tell you, how I see it, because everyone sees it a different way, but it's interesting. This is the kind of stuff that he always puts on there. Tries to show you that it's dead Bitcoin. And that Bitcoin Cash is Bitcoin. But, there's no real arguments as to why it's better and why it's more of Bitcoin. He always, references the white paper, but never shows what he's talking about in the white paper or proves what he's talking about. So it's just interesting. It's mostly just affecting the way the masses think. And I don't like it rubs off on people in a bad way, when you're trying to force things on people. We have this article here. What is Ethereum Fog? 'Tis the season for cryptocurrency hard forks. By the look of things, so many new versions of Bitcoin have popped up recently. We almost need a calendar to keep track of things. It seems the same is happening with Ethereum, with Ethereum Fog being the most recent fork to gain any sort of traction. Although few people know it exists, its tokens have been issued to Ethereum holders on a few exchanges. Ethereum Fog has arrived, but it's not a lot of people noticed. It's very quiet, so one would expect there to be a lot of hype on social media, Bitcoin talk, etc. In the case of Ethereum Fog, things are a lot quieter, and it wasn't all that easy to come by any relevant information about this project. So it seems to focus on becoming a decentralized computer using fog technology. Fans of the Us On ICO will know this concept, what this concept is all about, although it remains to be seen if anyone can ever be successful at it. Fog computing is an interesting area worth paying attention to, as it could allow anyone in the world to access a decentralized supercomputer. Wow, that's cool. So, I'll have to look into which exchanges have released this coin or issued it to Ethereum holders, because I think that's how this one worked. So yeah. As much as 23% of all Bitcoin are lost. Did you know that? Here's what it feels like to lose a fortune. So this guy's telling, you know, the torture it is behind losing that much money in Bitcoin. And I can imagine. I lost $3,000 worth and through an exit scam, and you know, that was hard to handle. And you know, especially looking at what it could be worth right now, that's the hardest part. You know, it's worth over $10,000 now, that $3,000. But anyways, chain analysis tracks the movement of Bitcoins in and out of wallets worldwide. Estimates that as much as 3.8 million Bitcoins are lost. That's as much as 23% of the outstanding supply, or 63 billion at today's prices, $63 billion. And here we're going to see that, you know, Coinbase's recent tweets. In case you missed it, well, actually, let's go down here. Start down here. Buy, sell, send, and receive Bitcoin Cash on Coinbase. That was 19 hours ago. So, you know, late Tuesday night, I think that would be, yeah. So Coinbase maintains a strict trading policy and internal guidelines for employees. Coinbase employees have been prohibited from trading in Bitcoin Cash for several weeks. That was replied to probably different tweets. Or they're just protecting themselves, who knows. An update on Bitcoin Cash for our newcomers: sends and receives are functional. So as soon as they, you know, launched the trading for Bitcoin Cash on GDAX and Coinbase, now here we have update on Bitcoin Cash trading. We want to provide our customers with an update on Bitcoin Cash trading at 4 p.m. Pacific on December 19th, 2017, we launched 3 Bitcoin Cash order books on GDAX. All Bitcoin Cash order books opened in the post-only mode, allowing customers to place open orders and establish liquidity. At 5:20, we enabled trading on Bitcoin to US dollar order book and BTC and Euro as well. At 5:22, we paused trading. So it was 2 minutes it was open for. Order books due to significant volatility. Once paused, we canceled resting orders and cleared all Bitcoin Cash order books. We made this decision to ensure a fair, orderly market. An update from Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong. I just published our employee trading policy at Coinbase on Medium. And then here, a notice, please invest responsibly, an important message from the Coinbase team. And then after, we'll look at this real quick. We at Coinbase couldn't be more excited by the explosion of interest in digital currencies in the last few weeks has seen an unprecedented increase in the price of digital currencies. More people are engaging with our platform than ever, and that bodes well for the future of digital currency. At the same time, it does create extreme volatility and stress on our systems. We take this very seriously and wanted to share some important thoughts. We are continuing to invest heavily to scale our platform. You know, hiring new people, getting new servers, making their platform be able to grow without stress. In case you missed it, please invest responsibly. An important message from Coinbase team. So I guess we don't see that it's been relaunched. Thought I read that somewhere, and I think there's been a couple places I've seen, you know, Bitcoin Cash relaunched on Coinbase just recently. So we'll have to see about that. Wait and see what the price will be once it's opened back up. Now, here's just a couple things I wanted to mention, some things out there in the crypto space. Tokenpay. So I've been looking into payment methods for cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, for people's website and social media and things like that. Tokenpay, I've seen, is one of the better ones. And they are doing their ICO right now. They have Tor integration. A lot of amazing things here. So if you're interested, I think I have a link down below. At least to sign up. I'm not sure about the token sale. I totally missed that was happening. But yeah, there's a token sale going on for another couple hours. You get a 50% bonus. Also, this simple token, I think it's going to be a very successful token. It's on CoinMarketCap now. It's, you know, got some low prices due to the ICO, people selling their coins, and then, you know, it's going to go back up. Probably might take a bit, you know, to gain traction, but this is definitely a very good project. And we have another one here called AdMine. So for advertising, digital marketing on the blockchain, its token sale is also live. And I'm going to sign up here and throw the link down in the description below. But this looks pretty cool. Look, I can put M's, mine coins wherever I want. I love the way that, you know, these developers are building these interactive websites and visuals on their websites. It's getting very, very advanced and cool. So you can join the token sale now. And I just might do this myself. It just started. So they had a couple press releases. I don't know if this is going to be very popular, but they are getting the word out there, so that's a good sign. And we'll just have to wait and see. We will check in on it. It's an ERC20 token. Also, we have an article here from the Bitcoinist. Top 5 winter Bitcoin and blockchain conferences. I'm going to go over this. I'll throw it in the description down below if anyone wants to read it as well. And with that being said, that's it for today, guys. So we'll see you later. And we're going to be looking into some tokens trying to invest. We have some money now to invest for someone else, so we're going to have to find a good token for them to make some money off of. So we're going to be doing some research and maybe even contacting some CEOs, some companies at some blockchain companies to see if that will help us make our decision a little bit better. So we'll keep in touch and bring you our updates. Follow our social media, and we'll tell you what we invest in. All right, talk to you later, guys.